Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Mike here at Game From Scratch, and today we have another humble bundle of interest to game developers, and this one is the Learn to Make Games in Unreal Engine 5 bundle. It's a collection of courses from Game Dev TV. First off, I can save you a bunch of time if you want to watch the rest of the video. Game Dev TV content is very good. If you're looking for tutorials or training to learn Unreal Engine 5, you can't go wrong with this one. I am a big fan of Game Dev TV's work, and generally from comments from previous videos, so is everybody else. But the one thing you want to be aware of is this is a repeat. So most of this bundle actually occurred back in April of 2022, so if you picked up then, it's probably not worth it now. There's a couple of new additions, but nothing really that special. If you don't know how Humble Bundle works, it's a collection of stuff, in this case video courses, and a little bit of assets thrown in. You can decide how your money is allocated between Humble, Charity, the publisher, and if you so choose, and thank you so much if you do, to help support Game From Scratch. Now, every Humble Bundle is organized into tiers. You've got the bottom tier for $1, you got the median price tier, and then the high tier. The $1 tier in this case actually makes sense. If you want to just test drive what their courses are like, hey, it's $1. And you're getting the Unreal Engine 5 environmental design course. One thing to also point out, this MSRP number over here is complete and utter bollocks. There's no, you could buy these courses generally a whole lot cheaper than that. Just do keep in mind at the same time, the Humble Bundle price is almost always, if not always, the cheapest I see these things go for. So while you're not getting $2,500 Canadian in value, you are getting a good deal here. So that is the $1 tier. Jump up to the next tier, obviously you get the $1 tier as well, but here you're also getting the Unreal Engine Cinematic Creator course, the sci-fi music asset pack, and the material pack. By the way, any of these you can click and drag down to find out a little bit more. So this pack is giving you 12 tracks you can use in your own game as well, although I don't know if there's an implicit license attached, which is problematic. And then there's a material pack, which is a bunch of materials pre-configured for Unreal Engine 5.1. This pack includes 50 material instances, preview map showcasing them as well, so just some assets to play with. And then you go to the full fat tier, and this is probably the biggie here that most people would be interested here. You're getting the Unreal Engine 5 C++ developer course. The difference between Unreal Engine 5 and 5.1 in this particular case is basically nothing. So everything here is pretty up to date. They also deprecate their old courses, so the 4.3 content has been updated to 5.x content. For example, the Unreal Engine Blueprint Game Developer course, this is 5.x content. We've got the Unreal Engine 5 First-Person Shooter course here as well. This one, notice, coming soon. So on the good side is you are getting brand new courses, so you're not getting out-of-date stuff here for sure, but this one isn't actually out yet. This is the Unreal Engine Action Adventure course. And then on top of that, you're also getting the C++ Fundamentals course, the Unreal Multiplayer Master course, the FPS Music Asset Bundle, the Unreal Engine VR Asset course, and then everything else we talked about before. So if you're looking to learn Unreal Engine, this is a pretty broad swath of topics being covered here, and it's not just introductory level stuff, which is actually really nice. It goes probably beginner to intermediate level here, and these things walk you through, for example, the C++ developer course. Let's go take a look what it looks like right now. So here is the C++ developer course, and it's a collection of things. If there's some stuff to go with a particular course, so for example, this one here, if there are attached resources, they're linked here in as well. So that is an example of how the format works. There's the built-in video player. It remembers where you were at. And I'm going to pause you here so you can see. Let's go back here, home on this course. And we get an idea of the stuff that you cover. So initial setup. And then you've got kind of creating this initial game warehouse wreckage. Walks you through all the things you need to do. Things like creating pawn and actor locations, importing assets in, setting up functions, return types, and so on. And then you've got Obstacle Assault, a different game project that you were working on here. Then you've also got Crypt Raider, again, a game project that you are working on here. Toon Tanks, and so on. So they're very comprehensive courses. And this one is obviously in C++. Get into a little bit more detail of various aspects of working with C++, but generally it is all project-based in the way that it's done. So it's a comprehensive, solid course, decent content throughout. And again, if there is special resources available, like links to documentation, or there's been some changes, or there's slides that go along with it, they're all available here in the resources section as well. Generally, info is pretty sparse on the whole. So that is an example of one of the courses in this bundle. Now, I did mention earlier on to start things off, this was available in a previous bundle. So April 15th, 2022, you saw a lot of this stuff. So the environmental design, same $1 tier course there. some of the same assets. And then you see here again, so like that course we just previewed right there, it is one of these courses. So you're going to have some definite overlap with the 2022 version of this bundle. So if you've already bought it, there's probably no value in this one. But if you haven't picked up this bundle and you want to learn Unreal Engine, especially Unreal Engine 5 or higher, definitely a good pickup. I'm always pretty happy with Game Dev TV's quality, so I can easily recommend them on that regard. And it's nice that, unlike some of these, a lot of them are just pure beginner level content. This again is more beginner to intermediate level. But I ask every single time, what do you guys think of Game Dev TV's content? Let me know that in the comments down below. And what do you think of this bundle in general? So again, top tier price, $33 Canadian, that's 25 bucks. The middle tier right now is currently basically identical. Now this is interesting because it means that literally almost everybody are buying the top tier there. So I don't know why they continue to offer this middle tier. Do you want to save, what are we talking, like 20 cents? I don't know why they do that still, but they do. So anyways, that is it. It's a well-spent 25 bucks if you're looking to learn Unreal Engine. I do recommend Game Dev TV, but I'm curious what your opinion is. That's it. Talk to you all later. Goodbye.